Welcome to Advanced Vedic Mathematics course. Seventh week. Lesson 45, in which we are having a focus upon distinct features of Geeta Yoga disciplines. The text of Geeta is in Devanagari script. Its composition is as letters. Beneath it, with respect to it, are numbers, and numbers have their Sthapatya. Gita chapters. Chapter 1 is having 47 shlokas, then 72, 43, 42, 29, 47, 30, 28, 34, 42, 55, 20, then 34, 27, 20, 24, 28, and 78. These as numbers will lead us to Sthapatya. Now 47 is equal to H12, small h12, half unit 12. 72 is equal to D20, space content of 20. 43 is 22 plus 21, which is east and west. 42 is equal to H11. 29 is 29 versions of hypercube 14, a creator space. 47 is H12. 30 is capital H8. 28 is equal to D9. 34 is H9. 42 is H11. 55. This number is 27 plus 28. Brahman Prarabdha. This is D7, H9, Prarabdha. It is D7, D8, D9, and H20. See, all these 18 chapters as composition of shlokas, distinct number of shlokas, specific number of shlokas, and then with respect to those pair of chapters or yogas where there are common number of shlokas, we have seen in the previous lesson how we can reach at their distinguishing features. But broadly, these chapters as yogas, so 47 gives us H12, that it is half unit of 12 space. This number 47 will further take us to as a number which has H2 will have 5 geometries, H5 will have 11 geometries, H11 will have 23 geometries, and 23 will have 47 geometries. Without that, we will reach at 95, but it is a composite number. So these 5 phases, sequential steps, are all prime numbers. So this number 47 as H12 is further having these 5 sequential progressive steps. Number 72 is having split and organization as 2 plus 6 plus 10, 14, 18 and 22. This number 2 is the summation value of 4 folds of H2, here H6, H3, H4, it is H1, it is H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. See, it gives us a complete Sthapatya miring rod, and it is Sankhya, which means knowledge, a Gyan. So we see the Sthapatya of 47 has this distinct set of features. 72 is also having these distinguishing features. Then we at 43 see what are the distinguishing features of number 43. These distinguishing features 43 with its split 22 and 21, this has a TC value of Paschim West, and here as Pur East will take us to 8 directional frame as a flow of the transcendental content from Surya to east, taking a subtle west, and 22 plus 21 as 43 is the TC value of Brahman, our universe. So see, when we had at chapter 1 as value 47, we were having H12 as the format, and further we had 5 sequential steps, vritis, which were progressing and taking us distinctively. Then thereafter 72 has taken us to Sthapatya miring rod, and 43 has taken us to Brahmand, this 8 directional frame of flow from east to west. And step ahead, we are at 42. Now see, in the 8 directional frame, we are having organization like this: east, west, north, south, and then we are reaching at 42. So this is southeast. So when we had gone for manifestation as a universe from east to west, and now we are reaching at southeast, and this southeast reach is of value H11. One may have a pause here and see that the 8 directional frame is the basic manifestation frame of the transcendental content, and it is a manifestation at the origin of the creator's space, and it as such is a frame of a transcendental cavity. So it is the transcendental cavity of the creator's space which will help us decode and distinguishing the different Sthapatya features of now it is here at 29, and we know 29 is the TC value of a Brahma, and Brahma, creator, the supreme, a four-head Lord, is the overlord of the creators of space. See now in these steps 47, 72, 43, 42, 29, and again coming back to 47. Now we know that creators of space is a four space and it is of a spatial order. It is here this feature which will further help us appreciate as to how we are having as many as 5 pairs. Let us have a pause and let us revisit that the transcendental content flow from orb of the sun for its reach up till orb of the earth as a manifestation, a directional frame as east and west, and then 42 as southeast. This with the transcendental cavity at the origin of the creator's space, which itself is a spatial order space, and this spatial order space causes a reversal of opinion, and also it provides that within three space the surface of pair of faces will have a split, and it is this split which will have manifestation of three space. The gap is as a three space, and at its origin is a creator space, and as such the split of the pair of faces of a surface within three space will provide transcendence for the spatial order. It will help us appreciate E. It is also an E. E plus E is elongated E, and the permissible transcendation, it will take us to formulation Ishwar. We will come to it as to how the script itself as well has preserved a lot of features in terms of which as well we can distinguish. Now see, we have seen the first 6 chapters, 47 and again 47, and here 72, 43, 42 and 29. It has taken us to the creator's space, and within creator's space we have a spatial order, and spatial order has a pair of faces, and that way there happens to be a repeat, and it is this repeat which will help us appreciate as to how the continuity is being made or linear progression is being having within a surface. We can have line and surface both. It is this feature of line and surface both, single axis and pair axis, both distinctly and sequentially manifesting with a spatial order, and as such we have repeat. It is this repeat frequency which will further help us appreciate that 2 space is having 5 geometries, and these 5 geometries as such give us 5 pairs. These 5 pairs of equal shlokas, chapters of Gita, is that way a feature that add the creators of space, 4 space of a spatial order, the transcendental seal, a 5 space, takes us to 2 raised to power 5. So there are 5 precise number of pairs of equal, and further we know that 2 raised to power 5 is 32, and this, if we have a range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parallel with Sthapatya miring rod. And if we want to count the frequencies in terms of which we can reach at 6, first will be 6 as 6 and other will be 6 is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, giving us 6 as 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 6 times. 6 also will be 1 plus 5. 6 also will be 5 plus 1. Like that, if we count, we will see that choices from the range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for summation value 6, it is precisely 2 raised to the power 5. These features, as these are also of great help to decipher out and distinguish different Sthapatya features of distinct chapters of Gita despite equal number of shlokas for them. So see 47, 72, 43, 42, 29 and 47 has been reached at for their distinguishing features. Once we have reached that for their distinguishing features, then ahead we can proceed and see that next is 30. We were at the 8 directional frame 21, 22, and then we are having 30 and 42. See, 30 is an again cone and it is H8. It is hypercube 8. It is 8 space. It is Ashtaprakriti, eightfold nature. Like that, at each stage, we are having Sthapatya of distinguishing features. And is 28 and it is parallel with D9, 9 space content. 9 space content is of 9, 7, 7 and 5. This is the split. It flows like this. And summation value is 28. See, here we were at 8 space, and here we are at 9 space. These features as well sequentially unfold for us the distinguishing features of Sthapatya. See, we are having 30, and we are having 28. It is followed by 34, and 34 is H9. Here is D9, and here is H8. So reach from H8 to H9 is with the bridging from 9 space content. This way we again come at H12. So chapter 4 had 42 shlokas and chapter 10 as well as 42 shlokas, a repeated and distinguishability in terms of vachas, sthapatya and all that. Let us draw a table and then draw its sthapatya and then reach at the distinguishing features with respect to number 47 for its 5 folds. And let us update our Sthapatya referencer. Sthapatya referencer of Gita text is going to be the index of our comprehension and imbibing of the values of the distinguishing yoga disciplines. Once we have the broad outline of these 18 chapters in terms of number of shlokas, and then in terms of the Sthapatya bodies. So from H12 half unit to full unit, H20 is the range which is being availed as Sthapatya foundations for the 18 yoga disciplines. In this light, we shall draw full tables of the features as Ath part, the beginning part, then shlokas, vachas, pushpika, and the flow of the transcendental content through soul syllable Om and manifestation thereof in the pushpika. Once this outline stands drawn, and once we have reached at this outline, then we can proceed step by step of the chase of the text itself. The text, as is of, say, chapter 1, Arjun Vishad Yoga, of 47 shlokas, see that Dhritarashtra has only one vacha and uttered only first shloka, the one shloka only. Sanjay has 25 shlokas, Inta has 3 vachas, Arjuna has 21 shlokas as 2 vachas, making it 47. So there were 47, 6 punctuations, 1 Dhritarashtra, 3 Sanjay, and 2 Arjuna. See, the shloka 21 is half vacha of Sanjay and half is vacha of Arjuna. Shloka 28 as well is half is the vacha of a Sanjay and half is of an Arjuna. These are the only 2 shlokas in the entire text in all the chapters, here in chapter 1 itself. So number 21 and 28 has a specific distinguishing role to play, and we have to comprehend it. It is 3 raised to power 7 and it is 4 raised to power 7. Further, we know that 21 is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, while 28 is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7. So it takes us to the Sthapatya miring rod of a 6 space, while here we are at the Sthapatya miring rod of a 7 space. Srimad text of Gita begins with letter Dha. It is of value 7 and it is the origin. Therefore, these features as these are, though apparently as the written text may not be coming to pointed attention, but when these organization features are translated into numbers and when further the numbers are taken to the Sthapatya, then their glaring features